back to my channel. This is Ashana here. I'm back with a new video. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave. If you are a subscriber and keep coming back, I love you so much. Today we are going to be doing unboxing, using new products, and telling y'all my experience of meeting a YouTuber. So without further ado, I redid my eyebrows. If you want an eyebrow tutorial, that will be in the description box. And we're gonna just do an unboxing, so we're gonna get straight into this video. So elf had like a sale, right? They had like 50% off everything, so I was like the Lord just said, you know, like God is good. So I didn't buy a box full of stuff, but I just bought some stuff, like, you know, just some stuff. This is the paper, whatever. I just got some stuff. Some of this stuff is new, some of this stuff is like, I was just basically, you know, I was running out of the products that I was already using from them, and I just had to re-up. But I just purchased the Rose Gold eyeshadow palette in Sunset. This palette spoke to me. I already have two other palettes. I have the Matte for Matte 2, and I have the Colourpop palette. So this is new. I have not tried this, so I'm going to be trying that out. I'm going to be using that today. I have another blush. It's called the Primer Infused Blush, and this is in the shade Always Cheeky. This is a nice pinky summery type of vibe. I really want to try this out because I do have a blush from them that I bought recently, and it's pretty, so I'm going to see how that is. I bought some new brushes. I brought me a tapered blending brush. I brought an eye brush duo, but I took it out because I'm using it. I lost mine. It's basically a brush with the angled on one side and the spoolie on the other. I lost my brush, so I end up purchasing two of these. Yeah, I have another one here. I purchased two, and I bought this new brush that I've never seen before. It's a sculpting concealer brush. Let me take it out. It's for the under eyes. So can you come out? It's like a nice little triangle brush. It's super cute. Like, I'm trying this out. I'm gonna try this out today too as well. And yeah, I know I had to get another lip gloss. This is my favorite lip gloss in the universe. If anybody knows me, knows I love this clear lip gloss. It's only $2. And I basically bought another dewy setting coconut mist, the one I use in all my videos. And I also bought a new daily moisturizer with purified water, vitamin E, and jojoba oil. This is a bomb. I have it right here. It is squeezed to the gods. So yeah, I needed a new one. So that's basically all I bought. What else did I get? I think that's it. Yeah. And I also have a new foundation. I have the MAC NW45 Studio Fix foundation, and I finally brought the Matte Fix Plus, but this is the matte one, so we're gonna try this out too. I tried these out already off camera. I brought these when I was on vacation, so I'm just gonna let you guys know what I think about it, but I have not used it on camera with you guys. So yeah, we already primed. Brows are done, so now we're gonna just get into the eyes. Okay, so we're gonna open up the e.l.f.'s Rose Gold Sunset palette. I wore this palette when I went to the meet and greet. I went to see Viva K Glam. If y'all don't know her on YouTube, I will link her in the description box. The description box. These are the shades. These shades are super cute. I wore this palette to the event, so I'm gonna just do the same outlook that I did when I went to the event. So yeah, so she had it with Deva Curl, and it was my first event I ever went to. Like, I never met a YouTuber before, so it was like, and I actually went by myself at first. I was on my way going by myself, and just so happened I saw my cousin and his girlfriend. I was like, oh, do y'all want to come with me? So yeah, so shout out to them for coming with me, because I was like super OG to max nervous. Like, anyway, so what shade did I go in with? Oh, I'm gonna go into another palette because I like to use orange shades as my transition color. I can't talk today. So I'm going to go in with the Makeup Shayla times Perception palette. I have a video on this palette. I will link it in the description box. So I'm going to just use, what is this? Thick. I'm going to use Thick in my crease, and then the rest of the palette the rest of the olive will be used with the e.l.f. Cosmetics. I'm going to go with this brown shade right here. These shades don't have names, so I'm going to just put that on the outer corner. Anyways, like I was saying, I never met a YouTuber before, so I was like super, like, not nervous, but it was just like, it felt surreal. Like, you watch somebody on YouTube for so long and you actually get to meet them in person. Like, it's just super weird because them on camera is different. It's different from you actually meeting them in person. So I was just like, oh my god. So she had the events in the city at Deva Curl headquarters, their salon. I never tried any Deva Curl products before. I heard they were super expensive, so I just never, I never took to even buying products. But there was there was a 20% off your purchase, and if you set an appointment with them to do a not a hair consultation, but to get your natural curls popping or whatever, you get a $25 off. I don't have a problem with getting my curls popping, so I didn't bother to, set an appointment. But I did purchase a product from Deva Curl, and I definitely want to do a video on that. So, yeah, so I met her. Like, she was super sweet and super, like, I didn't realize how short she was. Like, you don't know how tall people are on camera unless they really tell you, like, yo, I'm super duper old and short. But she was, like, just as short as me. Like, I'm 5 feet, so she wasn't, like, too far from me. And her makeup, let me just tell you, her makeup was fleeky. Like, oh my god. Where's my brush? Her makeup was on point. Like, I knew her makeup was going to be on point, but it's just, like, you see somebody do their makeup all the time and you wonder how it looked really in person. Like, her makeup was fleeky. Like, honey, fleeky. So I met her, and I was like, as soon as it was like my turn to meet her in line, like, I was just like, girl, I gave her a hug, and I was just like, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't know how to do these brows. And she bust out laughing. I'm gonna put some clips in the video as I'm doing my makeup. But yeah, she was just cracking up. She was like, this is why I do videos, so you guys, like, can learn and stuff. I was like, girl, if it wasn't for you, I would not have these eyebrows together, honey. Yo, she was cracking up. I was like, and we took a picture, and then, but it was so nice. They had drinks, they had refreshments, they had food. I didn't eat because I already had ate before I came, so I was just like, I wasn't even focused on food, and I'm always focused on food, but I wasn't focused on food. They had, like, nice little drinks. It was super nice, super organized. A lot of people came out, and it was raining, so, it was, like, super nice. I was like, yes, honey. And she said she was coming to New York, because every time a YouTuber that I want to see comes to New York, I never get a chance to see them. Either last time, I think I was at work, and the time before that, I was at work. I had to work. So it was like, dang. I was so upset. I was so freaking pissed. I was so mad. But it was super nice. I freaking loved it. It was my first experience actually meeting a YouTuber, and it, like, gave me, like, some type of, like, this could be you one day. Like, if you keep working hard, like, this could definitely be you. And, people just adoring you and just like, what, you really helped me, or you really, like, helped me through some hard times. Sometimes people go to YouTube just to, watch makeup or learn how to do their makeup, and they find somebody they can connect with, and it's like, oh my god, like, I feel like me and her are best friends. Like, that's how I feel. Because even though I post on YouTube, I'm a viewer as well. Like, I view all the big YouTubers as well. So I see them like, oh, that's my homegirl. Like, So it's just, like, super, like, it just gave me more motivation to really keep doing my channel. Don't get, I mean, sometimes I do get discouraged, don't get me wrong, but I mean, at the end of the day, like, YouTube is what make me happy, is what keeps me sane, you know? It keeps me happy, and it just really, you know, when people like comment on my videos or comment on my YouTube, I mean on my Instagram, like, it gives me like, oh, people are actually watching. Like, I don't think people be watching me or paying me no mind. Like, oh, here she go posting another makeup video on the gram, or here she go post another makeup look. Like, I don't know what people be thinking, because not everybody comment. Like, you don't know who's actually watching you. So I just do what I do what I love, basically. This is what I love doing, and hopefully one day I'll, you know, get paid for doing it, because this is actually really what I want to do. I really want to do makeup on YouTube. Like, I want to be a beauty influencer, because I feel like I'm good at it. I'm good at creating content, you know, being creative. Like, that's what I like doing. I like being creative. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling. Okay, now, so I'm gonna go in with this burgundy shade right here. I'm gonna call it burgundy. It's like a cranberry. There we go. I'm gonna go with this cranberry shade right here. Now with the inner corner, I'm gonna go in with this nice pumpkin spice shade. I'm just naming them myself. I'm gonna go in with this pumpkin spice shade and put that in the inner corner, that empty space right there. Cosmetics Oil Control Primer Mist, and I'm gonna just spray that all over my face. Prep and blur stick, I use this all the time. I'm thinking about doing an all e.l.f. Cosmetics one brand tutorial. But now I'm gonna go in with the MAC Studio, what is this? MAC NW45 Studio Fix Fluid, and it has SPF 15 in it. It's my first time ever my first time ever purchasing a MAC face product. I never bought a MAC foundation. I've used it, I only had a sample, but as me actually purchasing it, I never ever have. So this is my third time using this. Let me just tell y'all, I think this is the mattest foundation I ever used in my whole entire existence. And I believe this is matter than the, what's my most matte? My most matte foundation I've had thus far is the, alright, liquid wise, my mattest one was, okay, this is not coming, this really doesn't come out at all. The way it's supposed to, it really doesn't. It's just so freaking stiff. But the mattest foundation, liquid foundation I've ever had would be the Fenty Beauty. I believe this is matter than that. I'm not even gonna hold you, because I wore this, and it's full coverage. You don't need a lot. I wore this when I was on vacation in 80, 90 degree weather. At the pool, and I didn't set it, so my face was like money the whole time, like literally, like my face was literally money, and I'm just like, whoa, like how y'all do that? Like, a little goes a long way. I only put like a couple of pumps on the brush, because this doesn't have a pump, you have to pour it out, which is mad. But this foundation is bomb. So I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Radiant Concealer. I don't want to dry out my under eye, so I'm going to just use this and live my life, honey. Concealers. I'm going to use this in my Maybelline Fit Me. I want some coverage. I'm going to use this brush that I never used ever in my whole entire life. This is the Sculpting Face Brush. And I'm going to just use this to blend out my concealer. I'm going to set my Maybelline Fit Me powder. I haven't used this powder in ages, so I've been meaning to use this powder. I just haven't gotten a chance to. This blush. I hope this comes out pretty. I don't know, it looks too pink for me. I could be wrong. If anything, this could be used as a shadow if all else fails. I love e.l.f.'s new packaging on stuff. It's just so cute. I don't know if this is gonna go. This looks like a disaster. But you know what? We'll try it. We'll try it. I don't know. It looks kind of cute a little bit. I don't know if y'all can see it. I can see it a little bit, but I don't know. But it looks alright. It don't look powdery or nothing. It just gave me a little flush on my cheeks. Okay, so we're gonna spray our face. We're gonna spray with the Fix Plus matte. I never had Fix Plus before. Like, yo, this feels so unreal right now. I can't believe I really got sitting here with Fix Plus on my desk. Like, I never bought Fix Plus. Everybody talks about Fix Plus. I never bought Fix Plus. But we gonna do it. I like how it squirts out. It's just so cute, and it's like nice and cute and subtle. It's just cute. That's a cute already, right? Y'all see how matte my face is? Like, and it smells good. And I'm gonna just basically do the bottom lash line and put some lashes on, and I'll be right back. Products. This e.l.f. Cosmetics palette. Like I told you guys already, I already have 2 other palettes like this. Their eyeshadows are pigmented, and they are very creamy. They blend right, popping. Sometimes I'm a little deceived on the shade that I see and then the shade that goes onto my eyelid. Like, for example, the Jewel Pop palette that I have, those shades look so vibrant, but some of the shades come out very dark on my eyelid, and it's just like annoying because I'm looking for more vibrant rainbow type of thing, and it's just like, it's not that type of party. But they are good eyeshadows, so don't get me wrong. I definitely recommend it, but sometimes the eyeshadows are a little deceiving. But so far in this palette, I have not been deceived yet. So yeah, and this dark shade right here is super pigmented and it looks very awesome on the outer corner. So these palettes are $10, and you cannot go wrong. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're paying $1 a shade basically, and you get a mirror. So you can't go wrong. MAC foundation. This foundation is bomb. If you are oily, I definitely recommend this. But sometimes if you, like for instance, I use my spray primer just so that I won't look too dry. I like being matte, but I don't like looking dry, like I said in a previous video. So certain primers, like if you're using a super matte primer with the super matte foundation, to me you're gonna look dry. That's just my opinion. But this foundation is bomb. It has SPF 15, so it's popping for the summertime. And this is beach swavy, pool swavy, and the sun all day swavy type of thing. This is full coverage. I love this foundation. This looks bomb on me. It's my perfect shade, and I'm loving it. So the Fix Plus is matte, so this two together, like, you would be matte all day. You probably wouldn't have to set your foundation, but me, I think you should set it just in case you out more than anticipated. I love the smell of this. I never had Fix Plus ever in my life. This is my first time ever getting Fix Plus, and I like it. I like it. It's bomb. It's actually mattifying. Like, you know how some sprays you get, they're mattifying, but they're not really mattifying. Like, this is the real deal, and I see why everyone and their mama use it, and I'm sold. This blush right here is pretty. I wouldn't put too much on, being that I am a brown skin girl. I wouldn't put too much on for the simple fact this is more like a powdery type, but it did give me some flush on my cheeks, which is good. But if anything, if I don't use this, then I could definitely use it as an eyeshadow. That's the thing about makeup, you could use other stuff for other things. So I'm not really too upset about it. It is what it is. But this gave me a nice flush on the cheeks. Give me a little pink. So yeah, I like this blush. This blush is bomb, and this is called Always Cheeky. And in my foundation, I'm NW45. This is my perfect shade. I think I tried on NW50 and it was too dark, so this is like my perfect shade. So I thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and click that notification button so you can get notified every time I upload. Don't forget to connect with me on my social media so you know what looks are coming next. And I do post on my Instagram stories so I can get you guys feedback on which look you want to see first. So make sure you vote, because it helps me out a lot, because I do want to know what you guys want to see. If y'all don't tell me, then I don't know. So leave me a comment in the comment section, and I love you guys so much. We're about to get into some slow-mos, and then we're gonna be lit.